Today's demonstration is about how to connect a router to a LAN. We will be talking about, displaying router information, also configuring router interfaces, and then verify the configuration. All right, so as you can see on the screen, this is network. So we have two routers, R1 and R2, and they both are connected to two LANs via switch S1 and S2. So, and S3 and S4 respectively. So let's configure router R1. Before configuring it, I'm going to click on it and, let's look into some of the configuration. It is already configured. So I'm going to press enter. The password is Cisco. And then going into the privilege mode, the password is class. And let's see how many interfaces of this router have already been configured. So show IP interface brief. So it will show me this router has 2 gigabit Ethernet interfaces, two serial interfaces. One of the serial interfaces is already configured, and 4 fast Ethernet interfaces, and 1 VLAN software interface. All right. So we can also look into the routing table of this router. You remember the command show IP route is the command. Okay, this router has only one entry. Which is, the serial interface entry, because that interface is configured, right? Is directly connected and via serial 0/0/0. And there is another command that I can use, show IP route. Only show me the connected routes. There is only one connected route. So now let's configure the interfaces of this router. So let's first configure the interface gigabit Ethernet 0/0. So I'm going to go to the global configuration mode. Then I'm going to go into the particular interface, which is interface gigabit Ethernet 0/0. And I'm going to assign the IP address to this interface 192.168.10.1. And then the subnet mask 255.255.255.0, and then enter. And then, as you all know by now, no shutdown command is necessary. And then I can also assign a description to this interface, which is always good. Description LAN connection to S1. All right, so I've already given the description to this interface, and I can press end, which is similar to exit. So now let's go back and see the the IP address of PC1 desktop IP configuration. The address is 192.168.10.10. So this R1 should be able to ping PC1. So let's quickly check it. Ping 192.168.10.10. Let's see. Oh, success rate is 80%. So this means that R1 this interface is now connected to the to this LAN interface. And now we're going to configure the second interface of R1. All right. All right, so let's go into the privilege exit mode, global configuration mode, interface, gigabit, Ethernet 0/1, IP address 192.168.11.1, subnet mask 255.255.255.0, and then no shutdown, and then description is LAN to S2, I guess. Yes, S2. So these are the two interfaces we need to configure. So I'm going to go to the global configuration mode, interface gigabit Ethernet 0/0, IP address 10.1.1.1 subnet mask 255.255.255.0. all right, no shutdown. All right, so I'm gonna now configure the other interface gigabit Ethernet 0/1 IP address 10.1.2.1 subnet mask 255.255.255.0. no shutdown. Exit, and let's see if we have configured the interfaces or not. Yes, we have configured them, the two interfaces. Okay, so let me go back and configure PC 2 and see if it is already configured or not. Yes, this one is already configured. PC 3. This one is also already configured. What about PC 4? Yes, and I remember we have already configured PC 1. Yes, we did that. Okay, so I guess everything is set now. We have configured the whole network. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna basically, verify the configuration. And how we're gonna do that, we're gonna basically, go to any router like R1, and we will show IP route will show me the number of entries in the routing table, and these are the the entries that we have already configured. Okay, and show IP route and only show me the connected routes, which are 3, and we can basically execute the same commands on router R2 and other machines. So now let's go to PC1. Okay, so remember the IP address of PC4, it's 10, 1, 2, and 10. I'm going to go to PC1, I'm going to ping 10, 1, 2, and 10. I forgot the IP address of that machine, PC4. I'm going to ping PC4. So let's see if, if it can successfully, ping PC4. So ping 10.1.2.10. And let's see if it can ping the machine. Yes, so this means we have successfully configured the network, and we have also verified its connectivity. And you can also, check the other connectivity by pinging from PC2 to PC3 and from PC2 to PC4.